Alright, partners, we back. Just woke up and logged into the game, and we have this new notification for Fire Emblem Heroes. It's going to be for the next big update, scheduled for release on the 5th, which is only in 3 days from now, so that's looking good. Alright, so it says here, new skills being added for a legendary hero and a mythic hero. So we're getting 2 remixes, basically, which is good. Divine Codes Part 4. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's the juice. That's what Daddy wants to see. More Divine Codes, always good when they add those. Last time they added Divine Codes, there were some nutty skills that we could get for free. So it's just always a good time when they update the Divine Code shop. Alright, lineup of limited time manuals being updated. So those are the Ephemera codes. New weapons to refine are being added. Those are going to be for the regular unit refines. New memento events being added to the hero's journey. They always do that. And then we're also getting updates to AR and Summoner duels. Okay, so let's jump right in. Let's see what they got for us. Okay, starting off our very first remix, we're going to be taking a look at Celica here. Now, of course, Celica has been falling on some rough times. She could certainly use an update by this point, so let's see what she got. Alright, Sola Zofia 2 neutralizes effects that guarantee foes' follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks during combat. Alright, null follow-up. If unit initiates combat, unit can make a follow-up attack before the foe can counterattack. Okay, that's new. So she gets Desperation without any HP requirement now. That's very good. Prior to this, it was locked behind like 50% HP. So this definitely makes her better. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25%, inflicts speed -5 on the foe, and reduces percentage of foes' non-special DR effects by 50%. Okay. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. So she cuts DR in half now. She gets Desperation and null follow-up. Okay, that's saucy. That's really good. Now, I will say also one thing, though. Cutting damage reduction in half after using Caden Lindy for quite some time, I found that it's just really not as impressive as completely nullifying DR. I mean, big surprise. Obviously, nullifying DR is better than just cutting it in half. But the reason why that is because right now units can stack damage reduction so high that even when you're cutting DR in half, it's still like the enemies are going to be left with like 40 or 50% DR anyway. So it's not quite as efficient as it would seem, but it's still obviously very good, especially when she hits twice in a row with Desperation. Okay, and her new passive skill is going to be Attack and Speed Menace. Obviously, that's way better than Attack and Speed Oath, which is what she had prior to that. So that's very good. Very good update for her. All right, let's take a look at Mommy Mila here. This is one I'm very excited for. As you guys may know, long story, but your boy won a lotto ticket. I won $1,000 from Take 5 lottery, and I did a summoning stream, and we plus 10 Mila. So one of those units that I've been sitting on for a while. I use her in AR, obviously, because she is a light season mythic hero. She scores high. But I don't really use her. Like, she's never fighting for me. She's never really doing anything outside of isolation. So let's see if they gave her some good stuff here. Okay, so her new B skill is going to be Dragon Wall 3. That's going to replace Sabotage Attack, which is perfectly fine. I guess is regardless, whatever they gave her for the B skill, I probably wasn't going to use anyway. I gave her Wings of Mercy, so I just have her jump in and break pots. That's pretty much the only thing she's good for. And then for her C skill, we have Mila's Turn Wheel 2. At the start of turn, grants foe cannot make a follow-up attack to unit for 1 turn, and inflicts Isolation and Guard on foes in cardinal directions with units with defense less than unit's defense through the next actions. And then if deployed in Light Season for Aether Raids, you get +1 turn limit. So that stayed the same. Now her Isolation effect also includes Guard. So that is good. And then she prevents enemies from doing a follow-up. Honestly, this is pretty underwhelming compared to Celica. Sola Zofia 2 looks like exactly what the doctor ordered as far as a player phaser goes, but like, I'm not really particularly sold on this. They could have gave her like false start. That would have been wild. But just Isolation and Guard, and then it seems like they're trying to gear her more towards being a fighter. So that is a decent option for her. She does have good defenses, but She also has that really good support effect on her weapon where she gives everyone all stats up 2. So I was kind of hoping they would have dived a little bit more into the support role, gave her some more support style effects. But it seems like we're going to be looking at a more offensive oriented or like defensive, offensive, like fighter style refine for her. Okay, these are going to be the Divine Code 4s. This is like the big reveal of this update, I would say. Very important that they make this matter, because Divine Codes are one of the best ways to just get skill fodder for free. So let's see what we got here. 3 Houses and 3 Hopes path. We have a Winter Manuela. So she's got Special Fighter, if I'm not mistaken. I think she also has Attack and Speed Form 3. But Special Fighter is definitely still kind of solid. Okay, then we have Summer Dimitri. So he's got Speed and Defense Menace, if I'm not mistaken. And then he also has Attack and Speed Catch 4. So definitely a good manual there. Then we have Monica. Okay, Monica's got Speed and Res Tempo. That's pretty rare. Tempo skills hasn't been like that long since Tempo skills came out. So Tempo skills definitely are something to look forward to. Okay, then we have Male Shez. Okay, Male Shez is a really good one too. He's got Speed and Defense Bulwark. Bulwark is a really good skill. So, yes, please, add him to the Divine Code shop. Yes, thank you. And then finally, we got Brave Byleth from this path. So she's got Speed Preempt. That's another good skill. Wow, that's the first path and it's that good? Oh my god. Hold on, we got some good stuff coming up. Let's see the rest of this. Okay, so Ninja Korin, he's got Ninja Naginata, pretty good Inheritable Lance. Then we have Flavia up next from the Awakening path. So she has Red Feud, which is okay. I mean, I'm not really too sold on the feud skills. They never really seem to amount to all that much. But I guess it's a pretty exclusive skill because she's the only one that has it, if I'm not mistaken. All right, then we have Fallen Lilith. That's good. Yeah, Fallen Lilith is like one of the best fodder units in the game. Speed Smoke 4, Dive Bomb, Tag and Speed Catch 4. Yes, please. Then we have Valentine Lucina, who has her B skill. I can't remember what her B skill was called again. It's the good one that gives you no follow-up and 30% DR on the first hit if you're an armor-type unit. So, pretty good. Also, she has Near Save, which is also a good skill. And then I think she has Kestrel Stance 3. So, a pretty good fodder unit there. And then finally, we have Brave Crom, who's got Surge Sparrow, which is nice. He also has Infantry Speed Tactic, but I'm not really the biggest fan of that skill. I don't really care to be getting C skill based null follow-up. There's way better ways to get null follow-up if you want it, so he's really just Surge Sparrow. Okay, next up we have the Heroes in Radiance path. Baby Ilyana. Nothing really too good from her. She's good for merges, I guess, if you want to go for it. Her weapon was pretty good for a demote at the time. Okay, then we have Hatari Nyla. I actually don't remember what Nyla came. Hold on, let me search up Nyla. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm going to search up Nyla and see what skills she had, because I don't actually remember for the Hatari Nyla. Alright, let's see. I do remember her weapon was really good, but as far as fodder goes, let's see. Okay, she's got Sturdy Surge, and then she has Lull, Speed, and Defense. Yeah, so Surge. Sturdy Surge and Swift Spurt Surge, or whatever it is. The one that Crom has. We're getting Surge skills now. That's good. Okay, then we have Baby Mia, who has Speed and Defense Tempo, which is very good. We got the Ninja Shinin, he still has Dead Eyes, so that's definitely good. Unfortunately, though, his weapon was power crept by Whitecap Bow. It's the superior Brave Bow if you want to go for that. So, not bad from him to be getting Dead Eye, but his weapon, unfortunately, that had to get power crept. And then Flame Moosepel. Dude, Flame Moosepel in here? Doesn't he have Dragon's Wrath 4? That's a really good skill. And it's pretty rare, too. There's only a handful of units that have that. So it's basically Atre's B skill. You get DR on the first hit, and then whatever damage you reduce, you deal back to the foe as true damage. So that's a very good skill to be getting as a Divine Code. Wow, this... Hold on, wait, hold on. Okay, now we have the GBA path here. So we have Bride Cecilia. We have Ascended Joshua, who has Green Feud. I believe that's the only notable skill he has. He doesn't have, like, lethality or anything, unfortunately. But he did have Null Follow-Up, and then he had Life and Death 4 and Green Feud. You got Fallen Ninian. Okay, Fallen Ninian is going to be premier fodder for all your duo Peonies, because she has Cross Spur Attack. That is the perfect thing to give to Peony. Then we have Ascended Idun, who is... I guess she's got a save skill. She's got DR near save. And then she has Wily Fighter and Sturdy Stance 3. So that is solid fodder. And then Flame Lin. That's like the crown jewel in here so far. You get Godlike Reflexes and Speed Smoke 4. Are you kidding me? What? I can't believe they made her a manual. Wow. Okay, hold on. We're not done. We still got 2 more pats to go, guys. Okay, Party House Julia. That's shout outs to Wylia for that one. She's going to get a free merge, basically. So that's nice to see. Always good when Sis gets all the Julia love. All right, then we have Augustus there. Mr. Male Pattern Baldness. So this dude has even recovery, if I'm not mistaken. So that is good. If you pair up even recovery with odd recovery, it's basically like you just have permanent recovery. So it's nice to see him in there. Okay, we have Tinny as well. Tinny has Blue Feud, and then she has, I think she has Null Follow-Up as well. And not really the craziest fodder. They're really selling these feud skills, huh? We got Blue Feud, Red Feud, and Green Feud in here. Okay. Then we have Ascended Ishtar, who has Speed and Res, Lull Speed and Res, which is good. Actually, Lull Speed and Res has kind of came back into the forefront because a lot of people are running Brave Dimitri with Eliwood support in Summoner duels. So if you want to make him cry, you run Lull, Speed, and Res on a crazy unit like Legendary Veronica, for example, and then you just body him. And then, oh, wow. Okay, Vital Astra 2, Ascended Marita. What? They gave us Vital Astra and Godlike Reflexes in here? Okay. Okay, IntSys, I see you. All right, and our final path. Okay, let's not say we saved the worst for last or anything, but all right, we're starting off with the... I can't remember what celebration this Zane was from, actually. Was he Hatari Zane, I think, maybe? Regardless, his staff is pretty good. He has Serpentine Staff, which is essentially just a souped-up version of Pain Plus. So you do 7 ship damage to the target and foes in 2 spaces. And then on top of that, you also inflict deep wounds. So slightly better, maybe a side grade to Pain Plus, but it is a good staff. All right, then we have Ascended Celica. I can't remember if Celica had anything too crazy. Actually, I don't believe she did. I think Ascended Celica was actually kind of underwhelming in terms of skills. Then we have Bunny Maria, who's pretty good. Yeah, Flow Flight. Okay, Flow Flight's a really good B skill, and it's also rare because she's the only one that has it. So that's nice to see in there. All right, we got Bunny Delphia, Mrs. 2-Page herself. Yeah, I can't remember if she had anything crazy either, but... Okay, we got Bunny Delphia, and then finally, Ascended Fiorm for that hardy fighter goodness. So, yeah, wow, they blew me away with these. There's not only is it like good quality skills, like we're looking at Vital Astra, Dragon's Wrath 4, we got Godlike Reflexes, Speed Preempt, Speed and Defense Bulwark, Speed and Res Tempo. Like, these are very exclusive skills too that only these units or like maybe 1 or 2 other units have. So that's just, they really did a good job with these. I'm impressed, honestly. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Okay, this is just telling you that you can trade down with your Divine Codes if you want to. So, for example, if you have Divine Code 3s, you can use them to pick up Divine Code 2 and Divine Code 1 units. Although I wouldn't recommend doing that, but in the event that you missed out on Divine Codes for the first set of units, then you'd be able to trade down and get them from this. I wouldn't recommend it, though. Like, use your Divine Code 4s on level 4, use your Divine Code 3s on level 3, and so on. Okay, these are going to be the Ephemera codes we're getting. So we have Fiora up first as a 5-star. Did Fiora have anything? Let me think. What did Fiora have? I think she has Pegasus Flight, I believe. I guess that's fair. It's not like the craziest on-demand fodder, but it's pretty rare, so we'll take it. And then we also have the Bunny Inigo, who I think he has green dual flyer for. Not that dual skills were ever any good to begin with, but there you guys go if you want a dual level 4. And then for our 4-star manuals, we have Guy, we got Echidna, we got Flame Mordecai. Wow, that's pretty good for me. Your boy actually just built Flame Mordecai yesterday. Hold on, let me show you guys. Where is he at? All right, right here. Yeah, I built this guy up because I was about to hit the feather cap. So I was like, okay, I need an emergency unit to build who I think is pretty solid. So I just went ahead and built this guy. I gave him some okay skills for scoring for the time being. So I'm going to be able to finish him up in like 3 days' time when we get the update. I'm going to be able to get him plus 10. So that's pretty awesome right there. Very good timing for me. Okay, let's hop back in there. Let's see what else is in here. Okay, so Flame Mordecai and who else? Okay, we also have Eric, and then we have Lex Luthor. All right, not bad. Definitely some good ephemera codes there. So, wow, so far they've been hitting like every note with these. Okay, these are going to be the next set of refines that we're getting. So we have male and female Byleth. That makes a lot of sense because they have the same exact weapon. Sword of the Creator could be a very interesting one. It has built-in tempo, null follow-up, and then -1 special trigger. So that's some good stuff. If they give it like a bunch of stats and then they give it like dodge or something, we could be looking at a really good weapon for them. So that is good to see. Of course, Celica and Mila are in there because they're getting remixes. And then we have Forsyth, we have Astrum, and then we have New Year Selkie. Okay, Astrum, that's a blast from the past. I forgot Astrum even existed. It's been that long since I've seen him. But for those of you that haven't been playing for a very long time, like if you're new or if you started not so long ago or you haven't been around for quite some time, back in the day, Astrum scored at the pinnacle of what free-to-play units could score. He was in the 175 bin, if I'm not mistaken. So at the time, that was like as high as it got for free-to-play. So a lot of people got their Astrum up to plus 10, and they were using him for Arena. And he's got a really good support weapon where he just gives everyone all stats of 4 at the start of the turn. So this is another Norn situation here where we have a old school meta plus 10 getting his refine now. So going to be interesting to see what they do for him. He is a Grand Hero battle as well, so he's very easy to merge up. I'm expecting they might make him more on a support type of style, like give him... Oh, you know it would be crazy. Imagine if they give him Grant's bonus doubler and all stats up 4, or maybe they'll raise the stat that he gives. Like, maybe it'll be all stats up 5 or all stats up 6 and bonus doubler. That would be the tits if they decide to do that. Yeah, he'd be like a baby Eliwood at that point. That would be really good. But we'll have to see. I'm not sure what they're going to do for him yet. Selkie has DR based on res, but I'm not too sure what they could do for Selkie. The Beast refines have been really good, though, so she's got a lot to look forward to. And then maybe Forsyth will be like a sneaky good save unit if they give him the good stuff. Okay, what else? We have... Okay, this goofball mode. We're getting another one of these memento events here. Looks like Alphonse and Kieran are spying on an egg. I don't know what they're doing there. Like, what are they doing? They're hiding in the bushes looking at an egg? Like, come on. Alright, whatever. Okay, AR is being updated. We're getting the Bolt Tower up to level 10 on offense and defense. We're getting 2 new tracks added to the concert hall. Okay. Looks like a track from Engage and then a track from Fates. We're getting updates to Summoner Duels, so more favor level. Okay. Nobody cares. And then Headlong Rush, a new Captain Seal. Okay, let's see what this does. Hopefully it's not busted like some of the other Captain Seals. Alright, at the start of turns 2 through 5, grants Charge and Canto 1 to Captain for 1 turn. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's really good, man. Charge and Canto 1? Now, you know why that's good is because Assault Troop is limited. You can only give Assault Troop to melee-type units. You can't give Assault Troop to range-type units. So this is going to be really good for your range, like one or two mobility range units, or like flying range units. You could just give them charge, and all of a sudden they have charge and Canto 1. So who would benefit a lot from this? Let's see. I guess like Legendary Shez. God forbid I ever bring up Legendary Shez, right? But one of my main issues with her is that she's missing a lot of things, and giving her +1 movement and Canto 1, that's pretty substantial for her. So, I mean, that's a good seal for her. Also, the new Alencia we got, the Ascended Alencia, is going to be looking pretty good with this, giving her charge in Canto 1. So, a pretty good captain seal there, if I do say so. All right, and then finally, we're getting new heroes added to the Heroic Grails. So we're getting Sorin from the Caden banner. And then we're getting Lumera already. Dude, Lumera came out like a month or two ago. Wow, that's really good, because Lumera is one of the better merge projects. I would say she probably is the best free-to-play sword unit you can build at the moment. So, yes, please. Lumera manual on the way. Yes, a lot of people are just going to +10 her on the spots. So, yeah. Wow, this is a very impressive update, man. From head to toe, it's just a clinic. They gave us the goods here. Unfortunately, I wish Mila's C-skill was a little bit better. That's the only thing. But Celica definitely held it down. So, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this update. This is your boy Tacho signing out. So, take care, fellas. And I'll catch y'all again on the flip side.